What's up guys, it's Klex, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to increase your reaction time. First tip, flip triggers if you play on PlayStation or on PC with a PlayStation controller. This will change the trigger like buttons to bumper like buttons. Thus, this will increase your time aiming in and shooting with the controller by a lot. The reason why I'm giving you this tip is because all the pros do it. They did this immediately when COD Competitive switched to PlayStation in 2016 with the Black Ops 3 season. Another thing that pros do that will increase your reaction time is something I've mentioned in previous videos, but it's something that is so necessary to do in COD, and that is something called centering. This is when you keep your crosshair centered on the screen and put it where you expect the enemy to be in game. This will make it so that you have a way easier time aiming in on the enemy. Another quick tip is to anticipate that a person could pop on you in any situation. This way you won't get that jumpy feeling when you see someone that you weren't even expecting to be there. That change of mindset will make it so much quicker for you to react. Now I want to give credit for this video idea to Fate_F8 because he commented suggesting a video like this, but I also want to go ahead and highlight something that somebody suggested. So Josh suggested, and I'll quote the comment, "I would recommend if you go into a custom game with bots on Nuketown and practice your centering. Helps a lot with both reaction speed and snapping. If you don't want to do that, you could also look on the ground and practice snapping. Like run around Nuketown with bots and look on the ground and flick your screen up so you can get better with reaction speed." That was a great tip. I just gotta go ahead and shout out Josh for that. So moving on, a tip you'll hear a lot is play the game more and your reaction time will get better. By that, I think people are meaning specifically they're telling you to gain more map awareness. But what is map awareness exactly? Let's first go into that. It's having a really good understanding of spawns, understanding rotations, how to hold and break setups with your teammates, and understanding how to effectively use cover and your movement. These are the fundamentals of map awareness, and from understanding these things, your game and your reaction time will definitely get a lot better. And you know what? This is just the channel to learn all of those things, and from there, you watch pro play, and of course, play the game a ton, and the sky's the limit. Another tip is to warm up your hands. This is proven to increase reaction time. If you are cold, this is proven to decrease your reaction time. So maybe think about buying a hand warmer, for example. Those are pretty cheap. You can find them in pretty much any grocery store. Maybe even wash your hands with hot water before you start playing. If you want to get really serious about warming up your hands, there's a device you can buy. It's from Zippo. It's called the Zippo hand warmer. Google it. It's about 50 bucks. I'm not sponsored by them. I wish I was, but I just wanted to clarify that. So if you're pretty serious about that, you try the hand warming thing, it works out for you, want to invest in that, go ahead and search it on Google, Zippo hand warmer. Another thing to buy that is pretty expensive, but worth it, it's definitely more expensive than a hand warmer, is a 1 millisecond monitor, especially if you're playing on PC and you're getting over 150 FPS, 144 FPS around there. You want to buy a 144 hertz monitor. This makes it so that your monitor is capable of seeing more frames than the average screen. I mean, I've got one MS monitor right now, but if I want to be honest, it's only 70 hertz. I'm playing on console currently, but if I move to PC and I have a lot of FPS, I'm gonna definitely invest in a 1 millisecond, 144 hertz monitor, because that will increase your game by so much. So buy a 1 millisecond monitor first. That's definitely going to improve it. If you're going to buy a PC and you're playing COD on that, buy a 144 hertz 1 millisecond monitor for sure. Now, this is another thing. Get plenty of sleep. I know this may sound like common sense, but there's people out there, man, who think they can run on 5 hours of sleep. Studies show that this will slow your reaction time by a ton. You aren't the Rock. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I've got so many facts that will scare you, but I'm hoping just me saying this and possibly you researching it a little bit will wake you up to this and, really change your lifestyle to try to focus on getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep, because this will increase your reaction time by a ton if you aren't already getting good sleep like that. And then a quick tip to help you go to sleep more easily. Use blue light apps on your phone or orange light. You'll see it. Just Google for it, or even search it on the App Store, Play Store, whatever the hell kind of phone you have. use that, put the timer on it, and it will help your circadian rhythm. Just try to decrease on the amount of screen time you have before you go to bed, basically. Now, another tip following another possible lifestyle change you can make is just to overall stay healthy. I'm not talking get Doug Sensor Martin rip, but for example, start to drink water and lots of it. Up to 60% of the human adult body is supposed to be made of water. Being dehydrated will slow down your reaction time. For sure, this is scientifically proven and it's honestly common sense. Right now, with the players being at home, we aren't seeing what they're drinking as much as we used to before. I know they're supposed to mostly be sponsored by G Fuel or Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel, but the pros, when they used to play on LAN, I noticed that they were mostly drinking water, so follow suit. I'm gonna drop more science on you. A high sugar intake is proven to affect your brain negatively, so cut down on that by a lot. That means cut down on the sodas, basically. And if possible, only drink water, and you should do this if you want to vastly improve your life as well as your game. And I know it's like health things and all that. There's healthy foods like vegetables, nuts, seeds, and instead of this processed and sugary food that we're accustomed to eating today. Doing this will help your mind and body become a better running machine for playing the game and your life in general. Healthy foods like vegetables are scientifically proven to help your brain perform better, thus improving reaction time. But you're saying like, oh, where do I get that boost? What do I use? I don't have sugar, I can't drink caffeine, I'm not saying you can't drink caffeine, but be mindful of it. I would definitely recommend to drink coffee. This will increase your reaction time. Just don't go overboard with it, as that will make you really jittery, making your game play a lot worse. And then with eating healthy, on top of that, you want to exercise and meditate. Both of these things are proven to increase your reaction time by improving your focus. We all understand why exercise is good for you and your reaction time, because it makes your body look and function better. So in turn, you would react quicker, like an athlete, for example. But what about meditation? Why am I recommending that to you? How will that improve your reaction time? Think about it. If you are stressful or have a lot of things on your mind, you're gonna have a bad day playing competitively. You're gonna be playing, but not really in the game. This is when meditation comes into play. All that time you were meditating, you were training your mind to select only on the thoughts that you wanted to focus on. Now, when you're in that big match, you are able to more easily focus on the only thing that matters at that moment, the game. Take if you want to react and play better as a reason for you to become healthy, as it will in turn help your game, as well as more importantly, your life. Link to the video series from Blink, a League of Legends content creator. He's a person I got a lot of this health advice from in the video. He goes into the research papers that proves these things, so you know that I'm not just pulling it out of my ass. So yeah, if you don't trust me, watch that video. Lastly, use the human benchmark reaction time test with your gaming monitor if possible, and with a gaming mouse if you can, as this will make the latency better and thus give you a more accurate number on the reaction time you started with, and then eventually what hopefully you will improve upon with all the tips I gave you in this video. So every day or so, test your reaction time with this website to see if you improve. And that's basically it, guys. That's how to increase your reaction time. I know it was a bunch of stuff, but if you take all these into account, your reaction time will get better, you'll get better at the game, and it's pretty cool because having a healthy lifestyle will also make your life better. So take that as motivation. It's only January 22nd as I made this video. People are starting their New Year's resolutions. A lot of people are not keeping up with them. So man, like, these things will make your life better as well as your reaction time. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully you take these tips into account, you do them, and test out your reaction time, see how it goes. Let me know, maybe a month from now, when Rank Play comes out for sure, I hope. If you see improvement in your game, hopefully you can comment back, tell me how it went, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you'd like more Call of Duty competitive tip videos like this one, go ahead and leave a sub. It's as simple as that, guys. It's been Klex, and I'm out. Peace.